Hi, my name is Vania Venegas and question 1. What is IPE and why is it important? International Political Economic IPE is a social science that attempts to understand international and global problems using interdisciplinary tools and theoretical perspectives. Although it originally developed as a subfield of international relations, it has recent years taken on a life it, if its own. Question 2. Give the core arguments, maybe the three main theories of IPE: mercantilism, economic liberalism, and Marxism. Which theory, if any, is the best one and why? I think liberalism, mercantilism is a pragmatic, the end justifies the means, and does not respect principles. Since they do not depend on the ruler, who often considers them obstacles to their ends. As it legislation does not respect individual rights, workplace and skirt, inefficiency abounds, informal economics arrest, violence increases, and misery increases. Question number 3. Politics is in control of economics. Say mercantilism, economics is the basis for everything else, include politics, say Marxism. How should we settle these disputes? Unlike liberalism, we could comment that the Marxist in this question is right to what he does. The economy is the basis of most of the things that happen around us, include politics, at least in developing countries. A strength is of the utmost important economic to be able to carry out the ideals that are at the time. So that, in my opinion, the policy depends drastically on the economic, but in the same way, in first world countries where their concern to support to the people has a higher rate, we can understand that politics is apart from the economy, but if they get of have a good link. Number 4. Economic liberals argue that economic exchange a positive sum game in the Marxians approach the economic in a seat of exploitation and inequality. Who is correct? In this question, I must clarify that the questions are based of the people who take control of this economics. We can say that not all economics are going to be the same, but if many have similarities in way in which they are going to develop, in my opinion, if there are many economic differences between a third world country and a world power. If we make this comparison, Marxism is correct, we could call unfair and irrelevant, but if we put the same type of infection, that these are very similar, that there is nothing wrong between them. Number 5. Do security interests always have priority over economic matters and mercantilism claims? with so many economic trends that are being present worldwide, we have to understand the countries today are looking to have the greatest economic security for their countries. We must add that there are many factors that influence the effects to occur in a correct and well-structured way. And finally, question 6. Compare Walls and Wallerstein. Who has the better theory? Uh, the Wallerstein's world system theory has important significance support by the criticisms of the author to capitalism and its support for the anti-systemic movements. In this work, I question the theoretical scaffolding underlying his theory. Finally, gets revealed problems that underlie the political position and the evaluation of revolutions that occur in capitalism and exercise enthusiasm for the so-called Second World Revolution, started in 1968.